I'm so sorry I'm late. I was eating and running my mouth, but mostly eating. And I forgot I told you guys that I was going to go live a little bit earlier because I need to go to bed because I have to get up early in the morning to start my day. And so I have a little bit of makeup still on, and I'll tell you about that. However, I just came on here really quickly because I wanted to shoot the ish with you. It's Thursday, and you know we do this on Thursdays. We talk ish and have a good time because that's what we do, right? That's what we do. All right. Let me share this out because I know that folks were like, "Is she going live?" So all right. So welcome in those who are coming in, those who will see this on the repeats. I'm Brown Girl Bella, also known as Shannon. Thank you, Makeup Esquire. Let me tilt this down a little bit. There I am. Yes, here I am. Babes, I was chowing down and running my mouth. Forgot all about what time it was because I really thought it was still 7 o'clock. That's what happened. I thought it was still 7 o'clock. And so I'm just running my mouth talking. And you popped up, Noelle, and you were like, what time are you going live? And I was like, what time am I going live? I was like, 8 it's 8:30. Ciao. Trifling. I am so trifling. Yeah, hey, Cat. Yes, here I am. Here I am. Y'all know I'm trifling. So trifling. I was running my mouth and eating my food, which I made today. Oh, and I made something new today. I made a buttered shrimp roll. My gosh, I know, I was telling Noelle that you may be 2 hours ahead. Yeah, I'm actually 3 hours ahead of you guys in Cali, but I was going at 8 o'clock versus 9 today because I have to go to bed early because I have to get up early. Hey, Colin, welcome in. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Does a world of good to me and my channel, helps us out immensely. Also, if you need a new beauty bestie, here I am and I'm ready. I'm ready to be a beauty bestie. I'm ready to holleration and get you bellified. I'm ready to get you bellified. So getting back to that. So I have to get up early in the morning. And so I needed to go to bed early tonight, earlier than I usually go. Because you know me, I like to be a night owl and think that I could be up all hours of the night. Never leave something up to me and my two brain cells. Kaylin, thank you so much for subscribing. You're the bestie. Thank you. So a couple of things. First and foremost, if I haven't seen you in the new year, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I hope you had a wonderful time. I stayed in the house. We had surf and turf. So I made sirloin steaks and then we made, well, not we, me. I made the lobster tails, which came out wonderful. And then we had champagne to go with it. So that's how we celebrated over in these parts. And I'm just cleaning my brushes because I have the nerve, the audacity to put on makeup for work today. Now, usually when I go in, because I go in at all hours, I don't usually put on makeup. But today I was like, today I got time. Today I got time. So let me tell you what I did. So I did like a little purple eyeliner situation right along the edge here. And then I used my 1-2, which I need to show y'all a short of that, and I will. I use the Dior 3D primer and the Dior Over Curl Volume. Now that I've tried it for a little bit, let me tell you about these. So this one, the 4D, I love a lot better than I love. This is the original one. And I made a mistake and I opened this one first instead of the 4D. I do have the 4D. It's in my drawer here. But because I opened this one first, I didn't want to open that one. I don't know. I thought it was the same thing, but it's not. One was the regular one and one was the 4D. So I opened up this one, so that's what we're going to use. But this one is the new Overcurl. And what I love, and you can see here, it does give you volume, but it doesn't give me enough length. So I still need to go in with a 1-2 to give me a little bit more length and lift to my lashes, but volume, she's got it. So if you have long, natural lashes, this is going to be a good friend of yours, especially if you just need something for volume. This is just perfect for that. Thank you. Hearts to you guys too. Thank you so much for coming in. And don't forget to thumbs up this live. Let people know in the algorithm that we're in here. Hey, Satisfaction G70. Welcome in. Thank you for saying hi. Thanks for coming in. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And if you're not yet with Bella and became a bestie, please do so. Please go ahead and join in and subscribe to the channel. That's how we grow and glow here. So yes, so I put that on and it did give me the volume. Thank you. Thank you so much. Satisfaction. I appreciate that. Hey, Stacy. 1968. Ooh, good year. You liked as well. Thank you. Satisfaction. Stacy, hi. Don't forget to thumbs up, like, and if you like it here, subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Cost you nothing, girl. And then we're besties. You want to be besties? So, besties. I don't know if you know this, but if you don't, here's some new stuff for you. So, new from Armani, their new skin tint is out. It's in the new formula. The foundation is coming soon. I don't know when, but it is coming soon. But the skin tint is out. I'm trying to get shade match, so maybe I can get shade match maybe tomorrow and pick it up so we can try it together. Maybe for Sunday sips, we can try it. So fingers crossed that they have it and it works for me. Because if it does, then we'll use it to do our new makeup testing for Sunday sips. All right. Oh, some message is being held for review. So I don't know what was going on there. Oh, do I like feet? Izzy, yeah, I like feet, my own feet. My feet to move and move around and walk. I like my feet, but anything else, no ma'am. No ma'am, Izzy. Or no sir, Izzy. So we want to try that. We also want to try from SunYaY. They have a new spray out. Besties. It's looking good. I sprayed some on today on my skin. It's good. It's good. It's good. I had my makeup sitting and I just put on like a little bit of my Prada today. That's all I have on for foundation. And then I put a little bit of concealer underneath my eye, but I didn't go like hog wild with it because I knew I was going to smoke out the lower lash line with that purple liner that I got in my advent calendar too. It's Bella After Dark, so I didn't know what to do with that. Listen, I don't know. I like my own feet. I like my own feet. I like my own feet. I'll rub my man's feet if I have already dipped it in water. and have already like scrubbed his feet, then I will touch his feet. But I'm not a feet person. That's not me. That's not me. Here is the stick that I used for my eyeliner today. And it's a beautiful smoky purple that I actually got in my advent calendar that I made. Favorite song. I have so many. Satisfaction. Oh my God. Something current, something old. Give me something to work with because I got too many to name. An old song or a new song, a slow song or a fast song, a rap song or an R&B song, a country song. I can go many places with this. This is Bella After Dark, y'all. So we can go many places with this, you know. And in case you don't know what Bella After Dark is, it's the place where there's no holds barred. Like, we are grown and sexy. Favorite country song. Barbara Mandrell's Stand By Your Man. I love that song. I love this song. And I miss Barbara Mandrell. She retired from the country game, but I remember when I used to live in Savannah, Georgia, which I lived at for about a year. And hold on a second. Let me move this up a little bit because I need to plug in my cord. Let's see if we can do this. Nope. I'm gonna have to turn it to the side a little bit. All right, so we're gonna have to be cocked to the side a little bit, but I feel like, you know, you're my people, so we cock to the side. We always kind of lean over to the side a little bit, but let's see if I can pull us back. Oh, yes. And we got a new, shout out to the tripod, because we got a new tripod. And so we've just been living good life right now. I love it. It holds firm. I don't have to worry about it snapping like out of place or whatever. Yes, everybody keep liking and keep subscribing. Come on, Satisfaction. That's my bestie right there. Yes, Satisfaction said keep liking and keep subscribing. We vibing and subscribing. We vibing and subscribing. Where Bella get down and dirty. Ooh. Oh, no wow. No wow. My man rubs my feet, but not the other way around. Wait, hold up. Did my man ever rub my feet? I don't think so. I don't think he ever rubbed my feet. You might be on to something there, Noelle. I might have to, after this, somebody might have to rub my feet. I'm just saying. I might need a feet rub. Okay? Because, listen, I put in work. Exactly. That needs to change tonight, I feel. I feel like somebody need to rub these feet. And I'm going to be on my feet for a while tomorrow, too. Working. Because we got an event coming up. So it's like all hands on deck. So I feel like, yeah, he needs to do that. I'm not a foot person. I won't be touching the feet. Yeah, for me, I'll touch them if I'm washing them. Like if I'm giving him like a deep soak and like a paraffin and I'm scrubbing and I have on my gloves. I can do all that. I can do all that. But like actually like touching them and rubbing them, and no. I don't like it. I don't like it. No. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, these lights are hot. Let me also tell y'all, and it's not here, it's downstairs, but I got the greatest compliment on my lip balm that I wore this morning. I'm gonna be real like ghetto and dig into this Dior lip balm. This is in 001, and I feel like every time I go to pick it up from Sephora, it's sold out. So I feel like I need another new bestie lip balm. But I love this freaking lip balm. This is not what I wore this morning though. I wore the Dr. Jart. Remember I was telling you guys about that for Christmas? I had gotten it. It's in a purple, I'm not purple, pink bear, like the blue one. And it's for like, you know, overnight hydration or any time of the day hydration, just to like put a balm on your feet. I mean, Lord, on your feet. That's why, because I'm looking at Kat's thing. To put a balm on your lips. And man, it felt so good this morning when I put it on. It reminds me kind of like this, but it's more emollient and it's definitely more glossy. And I was in, where was I today? I was in Nordstrom's today. And the woman at Nordstrom's, I was asking her a question about the Dior. And she was like, what do you put on your lips? Because they are so like shiny and pink. They just look very like moisturized. And I was like, Dr. Jart from Sephora. And she went and looked it up. She was like, I'm getting one. And this is so cute, the packaging. What time and day do you usually start your live? So I usually go live twice a week on Thursdays for Bella After Dark. I usually go on at 9 p.m., but I bumped it up to 8 p.m. because I wanted to go to bed a little early, but because we came on a little late, I'll stay a little late. So instead of 8 to 9, I'll do 8:30 to 9:30. And then on Sundays, I go live with Sunday Sips. Everything has a theme to it. And so for Sunday Sips, I go live at 2 p.m. Both of those are Eastern Standard Time. So if you're in the East Coast, I am usually 9 p.m. on Thursdays and 2 p.m. on Sundays. All right. So that's when I go live. That's when I do my thing, my live thing. In between that, I do shorts. I have content up. I actually just did something for the like monthly faves, which I'm now calling my loves and my lows, because there were some things that I just did not like. I just did not like, that I had high hopes for, that I thought it was going to work out between us, but really, you know, we had to break up. One of them is here with me now. This is the Gucci Glow, and I feel like it should be called the Gucci No Glow. No glow, no go, no vibe, no nothing. It just sits there. It just sits there. And because we don't waste no ish on this show or anytime, we're going to still use her, but we're going to mix her with some other things so that she can give us some glow. I feel like it just does nothing. It does nothing. And I got a hard head because somebody else had told me the same thing, but I was like, that's you. I got to try it out for myself. Remember, you know, I got to come up with my own kind of thoughts and opinions about things. So although I heard that this was not good, I was like, I'm going to try it anyway. I'm going to see, you know, it's new. Maybe, you know, it's user error. Maybe it's something. And I tried it. And at first I liked it. But as it wore on, I was like the glow just went away. Like there was nothing left. Yes, it's Gucci Bring Your Own Glow from home. Yes, it absolutely is. It absolutely is. Bring your own glow, because I ain't got none for you. Okay, or mix me in with something that glow for you, because this glow has got to go. This glow is not the move. This glow is not the move. Let me show you so you don't think that I am lying to y'all. We're going to put it right here. So we're going to just blend it in with our fingers. Why do we do this, ladies? Why do we do all these contortions when we are putting on makeup? need to be putting on all this contortions with our faces. I have too much glow for my liking, so maybe that will work for me. Maybe. But yeah, I don't feel like it gives me as much glow as like what I have on, which was the Prada. I feel like this is not giving it to me. But and however, yeah, you skipped it because it was gonna be too glowy. Yeah. Yeah, you should definitely try it. Go and get a sample and try it. This is how I use it because I like to glow. Y'all know this. So I use the Rhode Milky, what is this called? Glazing Milk. Y'all, I did not know about this Rhode stuff until I started doing like some research. But now, look, I feel like not only does it sheer it out, it gives me a little bit more moisture and definitely more glow. I enjoyed my sample, but I also said there was no glow. Yeah, there's no glow in here. You got to add your glow. Add your glow and go. Or go away from Gucci and try something different. Or if you're Makeup Esquire Noel, then go get it because you don't want too much glow. So if you're oily, this is probably going to be good for you. But dry or combination oily, it's not going to be good for you. Because the oiliness in your T-zone will just dry it up. And it's not going to be glowy there. But everywhere else, you might get a little bit more glow. Yeah, it's a beautiful natural skin finish. Very skin-like, and like I said, when you mix it with something else, it definitely gives you a little bit more of that glow. I also mix it in with a little bit of my like highlighters, those ones that are like extra glowy, to like give me that glass skin finish, which I probably will do tomorrow if I get up in time to do like a little light makeup work. So because I have to get up so early tomorrow, I have to get up at like 6. So I have to rush to get out of here. So I usually don't do any like makeup and stuff because I can do makeup on the job if I really wanted to. Thank you, Satisfaction. I'm so glad you love my channel. Thank you. Wonderful. I just got an alert that something was just purchased, and I'm like, what was that? What did I purchase for $4.99? Hey, Tix! Hey, darling, how are you? Happy Thursday! Happy Thursday! And listen, I don't know where the girlies at that are not talking about this Fenty. I feel like I've been talking about it since it came out last year around the springtime. But this does a beautiful job of like brightening your under eyes. I'm not going to put it on now because I actually do need to put like some concealer on, which, you know, since I'm redoing makeup, basically, let me just put some on. You know what I've been doing lately is using my filter, Hollywood Flawless filter, as concealer. It's been doing a very good job of like not only concealing underneath my eyes, but also not giving me those like fine lines and settling into them. It's been really, nice. Hey, Titi. I actually came on a little earlier today because I was supposed to come on at 8 and finish at 9. But of course, I was eating my food. Of course, I was talking to my line sister. I was doing all the things. And so thank you to Noelle, Makeup Esquire, for hitting me up on the back channel like, girl, you going live? What time is your live? And I was like, a half hour ago. Y'all know me. I'm going to feel like you got to tie a bell to me because I am all over the place. For real, for real. So see, I love that. Oh, thank you, Satisfaction. Can you come here like every day and just tell me that? Thank you so much. I so appreciate that. Can you just like come and just tell me that every day? How nice is it to hear that, right? All right, so now I'm going to put the bright on here and show you all. Let me wipe off any excess of the Hollywood Flawless filter before we do it. And just grab like a little bit. That's all you need to tap it in. Because you don't want to overload. You're not a cow. We can not put a big bell on you. My alarm went off at 9. That's what I need to do. I need to set my alarm. I need to set my alarm. Well, sure, that's why I asked what time you start your live. Yeah, I usually start much later than this. I usually start now at 9 o'clock. But I was supposed to come on a little earlier. And I did a little earlier, but not as early as I had announced previously. So that's it. See how it looks? I feel like this was the perfect thing for those who just want a little brightening underneath the eyes. They don't want it to be overly powerful. And so I just love the way it makes my skin look. Yeah, I know. You probably are upgraded more than me. You're probably upgraded more than me because I have a 15 now. So I skipped the 16, and I think y'all on the 17 now. So I skipped them both. Basically, I only buy iPhones when they have the rose gold or a pink. That's it. If they don't have a rose gold or a pink, I'm not buying a new one that year. I'm not. It's Bella after evening tonight, not a Bella after dark. I mean, we kind of skirted that. We kind of skirted that area. Skirt. We kind of went there. But yeah, I know. We usually go much harder in the paint. My favorite color is pink. Mine too. Mine too. My logo is pink. Hot pink. Hot pink, magenta, fuchsia. But yeah, I love all things pink. All things pink. And so I feel like if it's not pink or rose gold, I don't need it. I don't need it. Yes, queen. Yes. What else can I show you all tonight? So I showed you the mascaras. Big kudos on this. On Sunday, hopefully, fingers crossed, I will have for you the product scope because I do want to share that with you. And I'll have a few more things that are new. Hopefully I'll have that Armani tint for us as well to try on Sunday. So we'll have the Armani, we'll have short of this. All things pink is Shannon. Yes, all things pink. Like when you look at the color rose gold, you should say Shannon. He got me a tablet, plus my phone is an iPhone 16. Oh yeah, you got a good one. You upgraded more than me. You upgraded more than me, Titi. Because I'm still rocking the 15. I like the 15. And I feel like you can't really see. Well, yeah, you can see because the back is transparent. So you can see that it's pink. And then my casing is in rose gold. There you go. Wait, TT is upgraded more than you too, Cat? Yeah, I'm telling you, my TT is spoiled. She is spoiled. She will never admit it, but I will tell the tale for you. She is very spoiled. We spoil her rotten. As well she should be. She should be. Okay? She has earned the right, more than earned the right to be spoiled by us. My TT said I got her into the rose gold. Yeah, it's rose gold everything. Rose gold everything. I did my look with this rose gold. Oh my God. When did I do that? I did that, I think either Monday. Anyway, you'll see it on my new Monday kind of series where I take what used to be on Mondays with McGrath. Oh, and we have some updates on Pat McGrath that we need to talk about too, because I'm a little annoyed. I'm a little annoyed. I'm a lot annoyed. We'll get into that. But I did a look featuring this palette because it's one of my favorites, if not my favorite palette. And I was like, oh, this is why I love this palette. It's so freaking good. It's so freaking good. And what I did was I used this color as my like all over. And then I used this one. You're a lot disappointed, Kat? Yeah, yeah. Me too. Me too. Me too. All right, so let's just air it out and call it pow pow. We straight shooters here. We don't hold no bars. And even though this is my beloved Pat McGrath, she gets it like everybody else. I don't play favorites over here. But pow 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 pow. You think that's the one palette you're missing? Well, this was a special edition, but this is the Mothership Divine Rose 2 or the Mothership 8. So this is the 8. And this was a limited edition rose gold palette, which of course, you know I was going to get. You know I was going to get. If she has a rose gold, baby, this girl is getting it. All right, Pat McGrath. I'm reading in the trades that something's afoot. Something is going wrong. And I will be honest with you. I had applied for a job there last year. And the job was there. And then it went away. And then it came back again like a couple of months later. And I got a call for it. And then it went away again. And then I got another call saying that it will probably, be back, we'll probably, be back up and running. And I know that we were going to have you come in. And so, once we get geared up, we're going to have you come in and interview and blah, 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 blah. And she told me like all these wonderful things. And then nothing, radio silence. It hasn't been posted since that call. It has not been announced since that call. Nothing. And I've been checking periodically to see, well, okay, maybe they went with another candidate, whatever. Nothing. Heard zip zero, de nada. I hate to be that person, but looking for a new parent company after escaping Kendo choices. Yeah, but I don't think she has any takers. I think what's happening is that people are saying that the Mothership is too expensive, how she does them. And she does them right. This is all like fine craftsmanship. It's got, weight to it. It's very luxurious. And I feel like what they want her to do is go back. Any boys on the chat? Usually there are some boys in the chat. I don't think there are any tonight. Or at least if there are, they're not saying it are on here. One more nightstand to pack up and then I am done. Should be moved in by next weekend. Yes! Woohoo! Finally! My TT has been living like a nomad And I'm so glad she's going to be packed up and moved in by next weekend. Yay! Kudos, kudos, kudos. So yes, so they're looking, I think, for a new home, but it's also that people are saying they're too expensive. People are saying that there's no market for them anymore, which I don't believe that. I don't believe that there's no market for the motherships. I have every single mothership from mothership 1 to mothership number 12. I have them all, and I will have them all. And when they are no longer able to be used, they will go into my Hall of Fame makeup. And if there's really something I love, I will repurchase another one because I love her formulas. I love her craftsmanship. I love that I know every single one of these shades in here is going to give me a look that is gorgeous. And just like the color stories are just unreal. They're so beautiful. And these are so creamy and pigmented. Like, hello. Hello. You would think that this would be better for like, what are you doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I have them all, honey. I have them all. Yep. All the way up to 12. Yep. They're so pigmented. Now, this one here, you know I'm wearing tomorrow because I'm going to a event for my sororities, like a pre-Founders Day event. And I go to it every year. And every year I wear a version of this, either with this color as a base or, like I said, this color, which I used here as a base. Like these are my babies. Yeah, Kendall did do a lot of work from keeping Pat from having a voice. Absolutely. Absolutely. But I feel like she needs to say something at this point because she's not talking, everybody else around her is. And I think, yeah, isn't it pigmented? And I use my fingers to tap it in. Baby, she's wonderful. She's wonderful. And this is over a year old. Definitely over a year old. And look how beautiful. I think this may be the first one that I will pan though, because I do see the imprints in here where I feel like it's going to hit pan soon, which thrills me to no end because I have not hit pan on a shadow of Pat McGrath's ever. Ever. You got to leave the live at 8:30. That's fine because we're shutting down at 9:30. We are shutting down. I think Pat, the person, isn't big enough to beat brand politics. I don't think she wants to play that game. I think she wants to go do her craft, do her stuff. And, oh, I feel like I got some crusty dusties on the side. She wants to go, she wants to do her thing, and she wants to be out at the end of the day. She doesn't want to fight battles. She doesn't want to do all of that. And I think from what I hear and what I've read thus far, hey, Chai, how are you, beautiful? From what I've been hearing in the trades, when she did that, Decadence. Decadence is the one with all shimmers. Let me show you that one. That one's on this side of the room. Oh, please. So this is Decadence. Let me tell you why I got this. Because out of all her boxes, and I have all of her boxes of all her motherships too, and I did not like the box for Decadence. I did not like the box for Decadence. First of all, I didn't like Decadence because out of all of them, this is not my favorite. However, Divine Mink, this little baby right here, is one of my favorites. This is beautiful. This one here, which is called Gold Standard, that's another one that like is a cult classic. But these are all shimmers in here. There are no mattes in here. So I feel like it gets a bum rap because it's really, for me, my kind of one and done shelf that I look for. Okay, I want a one and done that has pop. I'm gonna go here. And so, yeah, that's kind of where I live. But yeah, this is the Star Wars version because I didn't like the original version that Decadence came into. It was one with, like, I think jewels all over it, but it was dark and it just looked funky to me. It didn't look luxurious. And then she did a collab with Star Wars, and I was like, well, I'm a Star Wars fan. And I love the gold in here too. I love a chance to get a limited edition palette. And so this was a limited edition palette that I love. Decadence is my least favorite, but most wanted. Same. Like, I feel like my collection wouldn't have been complete if I didn't have this, but it's not one that I reach for often. It's not one that I reach for often. So, and then we all know this one, Mothership number 3. This is the one that originally was supposed to be my very first Mothership, but I felt like I was out of the pool, so I couldn't get my hands on this until after I bought my very first palette. And then I went back and got this. Hey, Mr. 100 Rounds. Oh, now you added a 6 to it. Hey, sir, how are you? Welcome in. I don't think it's discontinued. I think it's discontinued. No wonder I don't have it. Yeah. A lot of her stuff is discontinued. A lot of her motherships are discontinued because I looked on her website and they look like my best looks with that one. Same gig. Oh, that's why I opened it up to show you Gigabyte for those who don't know, like the cult classic in this one. But I feel like Gigabyte is that chick that I don't care what else you have on. If you have this on your eyelids, I know it. I know it. I know it. Yeah, so instead of on Mondays we McGrath, it's going to turn now into Melanin Mondays so that I can add more stuff to it because I want to add Danessa to the mix. I want to add LYS to the mix and really talk about our Black brands. And so Fenty, you know, too, is going to be in that mix. So look for that. And of course, Pat is going to be the first one out the gate. All right, let me show you Gigabyte. Because and I might just do this tomorrow as well. Use this as my inner corner. Because, pow. Do you see? Do you see? Do you see? Besties. Kat says, well, you know, Kendall isn't letting her leave without taking a lot of her things. Yeah. And I think she's over it. I think she's over it. I think she might even retire after this. Because, I mean, what more does she have to do? You know? Oh, I was saying before I started delving into the motherships, this is why we call it the Bella Coaster sometimes on this channel, because I will be talking about one thing and then I veer into something else. Hey, Renalda. SRZ, what's going on? Hey, fellow brown girl, what's up? How you doing? High five, bing. Welcome in. Don't forget to thumbs up. And if you care to share, please share me out to your friends and foes and all you knows and let them know Brown Girl Bella is in the building. Okay, you're about to be Bellafied. Let's go. And also, if you are not signed up, if you're not in the Bella Brigade, if you're not one of my besties, you're missing out. You're missing out. Come on in. Come on in. Join the fun. Join the fun. Join the fun. Kat, I missed your whole rant. Okay, let me go back because I did want to make this point before I lose my train of thought, and then I'll go back to yours. So for me, in the trades, they had mentioned the glass porcelain kind of makeup that she had discovered, and then one of the people that worked for her kind of busted her out and said that she had no plans to like do this, which I kind of knew, because if she had it in the works to do, it would have come out like immediately. It would not have taken a year. So I feel like, okay, you busted her out, but you know, certain things are just like sacrosanct. Like, I'm not going to talk bad about my employer, even if I'm not no longer employed with them. It's just bad business. And so I got a bad taste in my mouth just like listening to that and hearing that. But I digress. So, okay, fine. It took her a year to do it. And then when she did it, everybody was over that movement. And they felt even still like they could get this stuff from anybody else. It's not just, you know, engineered towards Pat McGrath. So I get it. Folks were like, not feeling it. Because it starts to look like a Taylor message instead of a Pat message. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Don't get me wrong. I love Taylor, but there's only so much that's effective by attaching your big statements with Taylor always. Okay, I didn't see the statement. It's frustrating. It's very frustrating that Pat decides to make her big statements only when she's stepping out with Taylor Swift. Well, Taylor Swift needs to back her then, because if she's, you know, doing all of that behind, you know, the words of Taylor or whatever, then she needs to go ahead and invest. You know, I heard a rumor that they're looking at opening it up for stocks. I'd buy stock. I'd buy stock in Pat McGrath. Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. I would do it. I would do it. Oh, so put you real back in the loop real fast, Chai. We were talking about Pat McGrath. The word on the curb and the trays is that the brand is just dying, and that Pat is just letting it go, basically. She's not trying to reignite the brand or do anything. And they're citing things like, you know, her being late with her glass skin development that she developed on the runway. And she said she had it in development to then launch. And it wasn't launched until a year later. What state do I live in? I live in Connecticut. I live in Connecticut, satisfaction. So they're citing that as one of the reasons why her brand is dying. They're also citing the fact that these motherships are very expensive. They're expensive to produce. They cost a lot. And like a lot of people are, you know, saying that, you know, they can get as good a quality as Pat McGrath for less money. And I love that Natasha Denona jumped into the chat room, because somebody was saying, yeah, that's why Natasha Denona pulled hers down from like 200 and something, and she made $55 palettes to ease the pocketbooks. And she was like, oh, no. We did not sacrifice any quality when we jumped down to 55. We jumped down to 55 because people were saying that it's more easy to like port their stuff when it's in a smaller container rather than those big pallets. So we went down because we heard consumers say that it's more portable to go to the midi size than it is to work and travel with those bigger sizes. But she jumped right into that chat. She was like, oh no, you ain't gonna put me in no trick bag. She came ready, locked, and pow, pow. Don't play with Natasha. Don't play with Natasha said, oh, no. My name is Natasha Denona. No. Don't you do it to yourself, Dunny, because I'm coming blazing. Don't you try it. Natasha Denona said, not today. Not today. She wasn't lying, but I loved how she jumped in there and was like, I see the discussions, I see the back and forth, but baby, what you won't do is lie on my brand and say something that's not true. Okay? So she jumped right up in there. Kat says, well, Natasha owes a lot to Pat. I know they're not on the best terms now. Listen, who is? Who is? Giorgio Armani came out with his whole new foundation. But remember, who mixed it first? Pat McGrath, okay? Let's be clear. He is even on the map because of Pat, okay? And a lot of people was put on through Pat McGrath, okay? So never let it be said, honey. Don't count her out. Don't count her out. And I believe that that's what she probably needs to do now. She needs to just consult on brands, be the in-house creative director for Louis Vuitton. Let's see what else they come out with, because like, all right, it's been a couple of months now since you released your lipsticks and your eye palette, and times are wasting. Times are wasting. What we doing next? What we doing next? Because people are rolling out new stuff every freaking day. New stuff is coming in to Ulta, to Sephora, to Nordstrom's. Like every day, something new is popping out. Okay? And so if you're not ahead of the curve, you already behind. You already behind. Because folks ain't waiting. Folks are like jumping in and letting it go. Letting it go, letting them release right now. LV isn't going to slap Pat's face on whatever they release next. I'm calling it now. She needs to do whatever her heart desires. Queen PMG has earned the right to decide. Amen. Amen. And whatever she decides, I'm rolling. I'm rolling with her. I'm riding till the wheels fall off. That part. That part. All right. We are coming up on 1 minute left, and I do need to end this right on time. But I do want to say I have another update that I loved, and now I don't loathe it, but I don't like it as much. I don't like it as much. And it is the Glossier Cloud Paint. I have it in Storm. Here's why I don't like it as much. Because I put it on today. Do you see any storm on my face? Do you see any storm on my face? No storm. Well, we're going to put some storm on now. We're going to put some storm on now. She does not last long. She does not give me a full day's wear. And really, I don't even think she gives me a few hours wear. I said it this morning. I said it this morning, child. I promise you I did. But did it stay? No, no. I redid my foundation on here as well. So I'm a little bit glowier than when I started. But there was like powder set. Everything was done. And it did not last. It did not last. And you know, my skin's not oily. It's combo. Like even in the T-zone area, I get oily, but not like heavily. You know? And I feel like it just petered out. Is it petered out? It didn't work. It didn't last. Now, we still going to use it because what? We don't waste nothing on this channel. I don't care how bad I talk about it. I'm still going to use it. I may loathe it, but I'm still going to use it. Don't get it twisted. We paid money, okay? And we will get our satisfaction. Even if we got to put it in our crease and use it as like a crease color. We going to figure out some way to use it until it's no longer able to be used. Okay? That part. We don't waste no ish around here. We don't do that. We don't do that nonsense. We don't play those games. We play many games, but not with our makeup. Not with our makeup. We don't play. But yeah, I put powder on this morning because today I had time, son, to do some makeup before I went to work. And shout out to y'all that go in like every day. I don't go in every day, but I go in a lot more than I used to. Because I'm working 2 jobs. So the second job requires me to go in. And why I'm working 2 jobs, you say? Because I want a Mercedes. I want a Mercedes. And my boyfriend said he would not buy it for me. Because he bought the last one, which gave me good longevity. Gave me good longevity. But he's like, yeah, if you want another one, you get it. And I was like, all right, I get it. Psh, psh, ain't no thing. What you... Psh, psh. And then I looked at the prices for what I want, and I was like, well, maybe you should shut your mouth, Shannon, because them payments going to be a pretty penny. And because you want to launch that BGB makeup brand eventually, that too, and my time capsule, which I need to get work on this weekend, because this is my last weekend that I have free before I'm working like back-to-back weekends, including the weekend of my anniversary. But that's okay, because, you know, we're going to celebrate that night because I get off at 8, so that's fine. And then, you know, we can celebrate that night and do like a late night dinner. And, you know, we'll get it in. You know we get it in, honey. We know you get it in. All right. So 3 minutes over, but I am done with my rant for the day. We're going to pick up on Pat McGrath on Sunday because I want to do a bit more research. Inflation set all of us back to the offices. Yeah, and real quick, the ones that live that hybrid life or that live that remote life are now living that hybrid life. And hybrid life is going now from 2 days in the office, which I used to be a part of that crew. 2 days in the office, the rest of the time out. And I loved it. And you want to stop talking about my iron head boy, which is downstairs in Dream's room. The iron one is in Dream's room. We have the stone one that's in ours. So he ain't going nowhere. That part. I'm totally remote. Yeah. Bay's totally remote too. I be hating. I was totally remote. Then we was 2 days in, and now we're 3 days in. And then I got the job that I was starting off like, you know, every once in a while, just call, like on call. And now I'm like part-time with it, which I don't mind because part-time make more money. And I want to get my Mercedes by the spring. Ching. So I'm like, yeah, let me clock in this stuff. And I have a whole check to like stash for that. And then, you know, my regular 9 to 5 I trick off of. And then, of course, you know, whatever I make on YouTube comes right back to YouTube because I love you so much. And I mean it. So, okay, more money is more money. That part, honey. So, yes. So, I love it. And I love what I do. Like I said, if I wasn't a marketer, I would be teaching it because I feel like nobody that is teaching it, like my professors and stuff, they didn't have no advertising job. They didn't have any marketing jobs. They are academia and they got their chops from academia. So yeah, you can look at a book and tell me about marketing, but there's nothing like being on the team that worked on the brand that printed its own money. That's how much money we were bringing in. I was part of the $5 footlong launch for Subway. That's where I got my bones, okay? The money that I made from bonuses and things alone is how I got my Mercedes. True facts. Yes, when I turn 60, because I believe in this state, when you turn 60, you can go back to school and it's free 99. That's when I'll go back. That's when I'll go back and get my doctorate. Yes, honey, the foot long had long money attached to it. I did the foot long launch and then I did the fresh fit right after that with LL Cool J. Okay. And then we got the seal of approval from the American Heart Association. So yeah, your girl made some good guap off of that. Good guap off of that. So I ain't telling you what I think. I'm telling you what I know because I've done it and I've lived it. And so that's why I feel like I can go and teach it because I've cracked the whip on it. I've cracked the notion on how to get that kind of buzz and that momentum with a brand. Now, again, if I had the luxury of having my own separate marketing budget, Brown Girl Bella would be booming right now. But I feel like one of the two things that keeps me back is one, trying to be consistent when I'm juggling 50,000 things, and two, hey, ray of sunshine. And then also having that marketing budget. I think they can call it auditing classes where you go for free. I don't know. It's all I know is that in Connecticut, I can get my doctorate for free. $3.99. Now watch, when I turn 60, they're gonna do away with it. Just when I turn 60, they're gonna do away with it. But we've got a long time to go before that. The BGB budget is going to the Mercedes. At least the side gigs, not the YouTube money. The YouTube money stays in the YouTube budget, but everything else is going to the Mercedes. Okay? Going to the Mercedes. I'm sorry. I'm a Mercedes girl. I was going to try and go BMW because my line sister has one and she swears by it, but I'm like, I'm a Mercedes girl. I've always been a Mercedes girl. I should always remain a Mercedes girl. But that Mercedes money is rough right now. And the only ones that are like still cost effective are the COVID cars. And nobody wants a COVID car. I don't care how much they clean it, how much they detail it. I don't want a COVID car. I don't want a COVID car. Sorry, I don't. So we gotta wait and do something else. All right, we went from leaving right on time to now being 10 minutes late. But thank you all for coming in. Color is black on black, keeping with my theme, because the first card, Whitney, was white on the outside and black inside. So it was called Whitney as a tongue-in-cheek because they always said that she was black on the outside and white inside. So I said no, she's white on the outside because she's appealing to the other folks, but deep inside she was from Brick City, Newark. Okay, so she was definitely her people's. Anywho, since then it's been either black on black or white on black. So the last one was black on black. This one is going to be black on black. And the one I want is the GLE, but the AMG series, it's a $100,000 car. And even if I get it used, it's still like $40K on the low side. So that's a lot. That's a lot. But I want to go in and like put it down. Here you go. Here's your money. Give me my car. So that's how we're gonna do it. Because I don't want no car payments. I don't want none of that. So everything that I stack up is gonna be to car payments and maintenance. So we be ready. Thank you. Thank you. Nalana. 100K for a car. Yeah, I would never either. I can't tell you about that. I won't be paying it. Especially when it depreciates as soon as you drive it off the lot. Please. Please. And I don't even want to pay half that. You see me talking like 40K, 30K. Like that's where I want to, that's the sandbox I want to play in. 30, 40K. And I can get it. I can get it. Thank you. Beauty with a brain, honey. That's it. I spent 50K on makeup. I feel like you're calling me out. Child. That's not nice. But I'll accept it. Because truth is, if you add up all of these, we ain't even gonna do that today. We ain't see, you ain't gonna get me down this trick hole. You not gonna get me down this trick hole. It's 50K on happiness, not only makeup. Exactly. Would he rather, I like be up here sad and alone and miserable, or playing in makeup and being happy with my besties online? I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. Because we got Chanel up in here. We got Hermes up in here. Of course, we got Dior, YSL, Pat McGrath. Like, we got a lot of luxury up in here. I don't even want to go down that trick bag. I don't. I don't. I don't. And Cat and Chai and Makeup Esquire, I know y'all not talking. Cause Makeup Esquire alone, Noelle with her brushes. And I got some brushes too, but her brushes be up in the stratosphere, okay? In the stratosphere. Kat said, I have over 2K in product that still needs to be used. That part. Brushes alone. We ain't even getting into the brushes. Some of them sets are like $400 or $500. I got to go. Y'all making me sick. Yes, you need to enjoy your brushes. You do. You do. You need to check on your insurance to include like your makeup collection in case of fire or theft. Because I know where I'm going. If I ever get grimy, I'm going up in Noelle's brush collection. Okay? Costs more than your student tuition. Girl, I got to go. Y'all sending me down this road. I can't. Yeah, Makeup Esquire got some gems. She got some gems. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't either. That's why I said I gotta get off this thing, because I don't even want to add it up. I don't. Because baby looking and listening in on the low. So if I say a number, he'd probably be up in 2 seconds. Like, you said that? Shh, we ain't saying nothing. Shh. Even though it's all my money, I spend my money. But my money is his money is my money. More his money is my money than my money is his money. But his money is my money, my money is my money. Anywho, it is a business expense. Brown Girl Bella is a whole LLC, okay? That part. What's your most expensive brush? Mine is a 500 Shikahoto. I don't have a $500 Shikahoto. But all of my Shikahotos together is about $650. Koigato? I don't even know how to pronounce that, girl. And it's over 1,000. Ciao. Look, I'm talking, put these together, because each one of these was $150. And I have 4. I got to go. I got to go. I know. That's why I said I got to go. I get hemmed up in here. All right. They're fantastic. They're fantastic brushes. I gotta go. I'm gonna be sick. I might have to call out tomorrow. Spanking. Exactly. But I may like that. It's Bella After Dark. Let me go get my paddle. All right, my babes. Mwah. I love you for watching. And you have now been Bellafied.